discuss about the pulse. Pulse जे आपण नाडी म्हणतो. ओके. Pulse are the pressure wave. Pulse are the pressure wave that are arise from the ventricle after ventricular system, after ventricular contraction, ventricular systole or ventricular contraction, the blood forcefully pumped into the aorta. The blood forcefully pumped into aorta, and then from aorta it is transported to the various organs, various body parts with the help of arteries. So in the artery, this pressure wave can be felt in artery as a pulse. It can be felt in the artery as a pulse. This pressure wave is higher in the artery near heart. In the artery near heart. And this pressure is then gradually decreases, become lower, gradually lower down, become weak in the artery away from the heart. In the artery away from heart. So this pressure wave mostly it is felt in the superficial arteries. Mostly it is felt in superficial arteries which are located at the upper part. Generally most of the arteries are located in the deep inside the body, but some arteries are superficial. For example, the radial artery in the wrist, carotid artery in the neck. In the wrist या ठिकाणी असं आपण बोट लावून जेव्हा पाहतो तेव्हा असं प्रेशर वेव्ह दिसतं. तसंच नेक रिजन इथं कॅरोटिड आर्टरीला सुद्धा प्रेशर वेव्ह फेल्ड होतो. ऑल्सो दी अदर पॉइंट of the body, other point all over the body are particular. They are particular point where the pulse can be felt. Where the pulse can be felt. That are here the temporal, then here facial, then neck carotid, then in the upper arm here, upper arm brachial, lower arm in the wrist radial, then in the lower limb. If we draw the rough figure, so here the upper limb, then the lower limb. The lower limb. In upper limb we discuss that one. So here in the head region temporal, in the face region facial, in the neck carotid, in the upper arm brachial, in the wrist radial, in the lower limb here femoral artery, in the lower limb the popliteal artery, then in ankle region में posterior posterior tibial, and in the sole, the dorsal pedal. Dorsalis pedal. So these are the points where the pulse can be felt. The pulse rate it is equal to the heart rate. Pulse rate is equal to the heart rate. That is 72 beats per minute. Okay, 72 beats per minute. Now, if the heart rate or pulse rate is increase or decrease due to some factor, the heart rate may increase. Increased heart rate above 100 beats per minute, it is called as tachycardia. It is called tachycardia. And decrease heartbeat rate below 60-50 beats per minute. Decrease heartbeat rate below 50 or 60 beats per minute. It is called bradycardia. Bradycardia. The next topic is blood pressure. Blood pressure. It is the pressure of blood on the wall of blood vessel. Pressure on the wall of blood vessel. The pressure, mostly it is felt or measured in the artery. So popularly it is called arterial blood pressure. Arterial blood pressure. So what is its definition? The pressure of blood on the wall of artery. Arterial blood pressure can be defined as the pressure exerted by blood on the wall of artery, on the arterial wall, while flowing through it. It is called arterial blood pressure. This arterial blood pressure is of two types: systolic blood pressure, systolic pressure, and diastolic blood pressure. Systolic, as the word name indicates, contraction. So pressure exerted by the blood on the wall of artery while flowing through it during ventricular contraction. Pressure exerted by blood on the wall of arterial wall during ventricular contraction, during ventricular systole. So it is a maximum pressure exerted. It is about 120 millimeter of mercury, the normal systolic pressure. It is higher in aorta, then gradually decreases in arterial capillaries. So systolic blood pressure. Second is diastolic blood pressure. Diastolic. So as the name indicates, diastole means relaxation. During ventricular relaxation, pressure exerted by blood on the arterial wall, on the wall of of artery during ventricular relaxation. During ventricular diastole, during ventricular relaxation. It is 80 millimeter of mercury. 80 millimeter of mercury. Diastolic pressure. The difference between these two is called as pulse pressure. The difference between diastolic blood pressure and systolic blood pressure. So SP, systolic blood pressure minus diastolic blood pressure, it is 120 minus 80, that is 40 millimeter of mercury, the pulse pressure. This pressure exerted by blood on the arterial wall can be changed. It is differ at different situation. Deviation of the blood pressure. So when the blood pressure become increase or decrease, it indicates the malfunctioning of heart. It indicates the malfunctioning of heart. That is, the pressure may be increased, maybe 140, 90, above 140, 90. When the measurement of this pressure is there, it is called hypertension, high blood pressure. When the blood pressure measure is about 90, 60, the systolic 90 and diastolic 60, it is termed as hypotension. Hypotension by the various factors: stress, strain, anxiety, nervousness, more physical exercise, dietary factors, age. Many factors are there that are responsible for increase or decrease the blood pressure. So deviation may indicate the malfunctioning of the heart. Now we discuss about the factors affecting blood pressure. The various factors are there. The first one, cardiac output. Cardiac output. We know it is the amount of blood pumped by heart or left ventricle per minute, and this cardiac output is 5 liter per minute. एका मिनिटाला 5 लिटर ब्लड है हार्ट पंप करते 5 liter blood. So 5 liters of blood per minute, it is a cardiac output. Increase in cardiac output increases blood pressure. Increase cardiac output, increase blood pressure. So directly proportional. We know the cardiac output is stroke volume multiplied by heart rate. Stroke volume 70 mm, heart rate 72 mm. 72 beats per minute. So it is 5040 mm, that is 5 liter. Just increase in stroke volume 75 mm किंवा 80 mm जर होत असेल तर या ठिकाणी 5400 mm 5760 mm म्हणजे बघा 400-700 ml की ब्लड वॉल्यूम वाढलं, पंप करायचं क्षमता वाढली हार्टची. सो इन्क्रीज ब्लड प्रेशर, increase cardiac output, increases blood pressure. Second, peripheral resistance. Peripheral resistance. It is the resistance offered by the blood wall of blood vessel. Blood vessel. The blood flowing through this artery or blood vessel exert the pressure on wall. It is a आर्टिरियल ब्लड प्रेशर. ब्लड जे वॉलवर प्रेशर एक्झर्ट करते हे आर्टिरियल ब्लड प्रेशर. त्याच पद्धतीने आर्टिरियल वॉल हे ब्लडवर प्रेशर एक्झर्ट करते. द प्रेशर एक्झर्टेड बाय आर्टिरियल वॉल ऑन द ब्लड, इट इज कॉल्ड पेरिफेरल रेजिस्टेंस. It is called peripheral resistance. So what is it? Pressure exerted by arterial wall on blood. So it is different in different conditions. For example, during arteriosclerosis, what is it? The hardening of artery, hardening of arterial wall due to aging. What means the arterial wall lost elasticity. The arterial wall lost elasticity. Secondly, due to atherosclerosis. The hardening of arterial wall due to the deposition of fat. Cholesterol on the inner wall of artery, on the inner lining of artery, atherosclerosis. Due to the vasoconstrictor, the hormone, vasopressin, antidiuretic hormone that causes constriction of the arterial capillary. Capillaries. So decreasing the lumen. By all these things, या तीनही गोष्टींमुळे काय होणार आहे? Decrease lumen of the arterial wall. Decrease lumen of the arterial wall. Increase thickness of the arterial wall. Increase thickness of arterial wall. So it exerts more pressure, resulting increased blood pressure. So direct relationship, increased blood pressure. Third, viscosity of blood. The flowing capacity, the thickness or gel-like. The blood is thick or gel-like. So decrease the flowing capacity. ब्लडची फ्लो होण्याची क्षमता जी आहे, कॅपॅसिटी जी आहे ती कमी होते जर थिक असेल तर, and result in increased blood pressure. That result in increased blood pressure. The viscosity of blood is due to RBC and albumin. Viscosity of blood is due to the RBC, albumin protein, the other salt. So decrease in RBC count, for example in case of anemia, weakness, anemia, RBC count decrease, the blood pressure becomes low blood pressure in anemic patient. The next factor is blood volume. We know the amount of blood in body. The average amount of blood is 4 to 6 liters. Increase in blood volume increases blood pressure. As the heart has to pump more blood forcefully, so increase in volume, increase blood pressure. For example, if the blood loss takes place, the hemorrhage, blood loss due to accident, a severe blood loss, decreased blood volume, and blood pressure is decreased. The blood volume may increase due to sodium, glucose, excessive amount of sugar that disturb the osmotic concentration of blood. The sodium, मीठ जास्त खाल्लं तर शरीरातलं सोडियमचं प्रमाण वाढते. ग्लुकोज, डायबिटीज किंवा ग्लुकोज जास्त खाल्लं तर ग्लुकोजचं प्रमाण वाढलं. That directly disturb the osmotic concentration of the blood. So to dissolve it, या घटकांना डिझॉल्व करण्यासाठी वॉटर जास्त प्रमाणात लागते. To dissolve require more water. That means the blood volume increase. Blood pressure increase. Next factor is the venous return. The amount of blood returned or carried with the help of veins again to the heart. Blood returned to the heart by veins. So it also increases blood pressure. Sex, that is male and female. In the male, the blood pressure is higher than female. While in case of female, the blood pressure chances of increase of blood pressure during pregnancy and also after menopause. Increased chances of the blood pressure increasing after menopause. The stage where child bearing capacity is stopped. Cessation of the menstrual cycle, the stoppage of the child bearing capacity. That is called menopause. So these are the various factors. Now measurement of blood pressure. Measurement of blood pressure. The apparatus used for measurement of blood pressure is sphygmomanometer. The device, sphygmomanometer. In this, it consists of the inflatable rubber cuff made up of cotton cloth. It is provided with the two rubber tubes on two sides. One side it is connected with mercury manometer, and on other side it is connected with rubber bulb. The device, the bulb used to pump air, it is provided with a screw. The mercury glass tube having calibration. The glass tube has calibration in the millimeter. Here the glass tube. Around the glass tube, the calibration is there. In the form of millimeter, mm. So, the stethoscope is used to hear the sound. Stethoscope, a hearing device used to hear the sound. During the measurement, this inflatable cuff is wound around the brachial artery. Just above the elbow च्या वर इथे brachial artery ला हा कफ असा गुंडाळला जातो. With the help of this rubber rubber bulb, the air is pumped into the cuff. At the same time, the mercury rises in the glass tube. In this glass tube, the mercury rises. It is kept about 200 to 200 millimeter, 200 to 200 पर्यंत त्याला 220 पर्यंत त्याला नेला किंवा त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त कुठपर्यंत, जोपर्यंत या स्टेथोस्कोपच्या सहाय्याने इथे हार्ट साऊंड ऐकायला येत नाही, जोपर्यंत इथे ब्लड फ्लो स्टॉप होत नाही. इथे हे बांधलेलं असल्या कारणानं समोर येणाऱ्या ब्रॅचियल आर्टरीमध्ये ब्लडचा फ्लो स्टॉप होऊन जातो, तोपर्यंत याच्यात एअर फिल केला जातो. नाव स्लोली द एअर इज रिमूव्ह विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दिस स्क्रू. With the help of screw, the air is removed and the pressure is decreasing. Slowly, the pressure is decreasing in this curve. As the pressure is decreasing, the mercury sharply declines. In the glass tube, mercury declines in a straight manner. With the help of stethoscope, the first heart sound is here. इथे जे ठेवलेला स्टेथोस्कोप आहे त्याच्या सहाय्याने पहिला हार्ट साऊंड ऐकायला सुरुवात होते. जसा हार्ट साऊंड ऐकायला सुरुवात होते, द मर्क्युरी इन द ग्लास ट्यूब shows up down movement. So it falls by performing up down movement. This is indicated, and this indication is the systolic blood pressure. जे काही इथं मेजरमेंट असेल ते मेजरमेंट घेऊन घ्यायचं. 220, 200, 180, इथे 160 सपोज, 160 सपोज. So systolic blood pressure is 160 यानुसार. Now the air is removed fastly till the sound is not here with the help of stethoscope. As the sound is not here, the mercury falls sharply. Mercury falls sharply, and it is indicated as a diastolic ब्लड प्रेशर. हा मर्क्युरी खाली गेल्यानंतर इथे आवाज येणं बंद झालं, याला डायस्टोलिक ब्लड प्रेशर म्हणतो. सो इट इज 160 सपोज, 40, 20, 100, this one 80. A calculation. This sound here is called as Korotkoff sound. This sound here is called Korotkoff sound. So, for actual measurement of the blood pressure, when the mercury start up the movement, when the sound is here, then a little amount of air is pumped, so that it will lift the mercury upward, and then actual result can be obtained. Starting of the sound, actual result is obtained, suppose 150 or other than. So for the measurement, the apparatus is used. Now in this video we study about the practically the measurement of blood pressure.
Hello everyone. Today we discuss about arterial blood pressure. Blood pressure is the lateral pressure exerted by moving column of blood on the blood vessel wall. Maximum and minimum pressures in the arterial system are known as systolic and diastolic pressures respectively. The instrument commonly used for the measurement of blood pressure is sphygmomanometer. Sphygmomanometer consists of an inflatable flat rubber bag a non-distensible cloth envelope called Riva Rocky cuff. The cavity of the bag is connected by a long rubber tube to a manometer and by a short rubber tube to rubber pump. A small valve is provided between the pump and the bag, which permits the escape of air and reduction of the pressure when required. The manometer is a U-shaped tube, one limb being broader than the other. The broader limb is the reservoir for mercury, and the narrow limb is graduated from 0 to 300 mm, with the smallest division corresponding to a reading of 2 mm of mercury. Inflatable bag dimensions, length to width ratio is 2:1. Therefore, wider cuff should be used to record blood pressure in obese individual and in lower limbs, and small cuffs should be used to record blood pressure in children. During blood pressure measurement, following precautions are required. The subject should be given at least few minutes rest. No tight clothing is advisable. The arm of the subject should be completely exposed and kept at heart level. Keep the cuff at heart level of the subject. While tying the cuff, please take care. Middle of the inflatable bag should be just above the brachial artery. The cuff should neither be too tight nor be too loose. This way, we can tie the cuff. The initial mercury mark must be at 0. Inflate the cuff in between measurements to avoid venous congestion. Procedure: apply the cuff as we have described to the arm with the middle of the cuff over the inner side of the arm with its low edge 2 cm above the elbow. Starting with palpatory method. Palpate the radial pulse. Inflate the bag gradually till the pulse at wrist disappears. Then deflate the cuff very slowly and note the pressure at which first pulsation appears over the radial artery. This is systolic blood pressure. So by palpatory method, we can get the rough idea of systolic blood pressure. Advantage of palpatory method. Auscultatory gap, if present, is not missed in the auscultatory method when blood pressure is recorded by palpatory method before auscultatory method. Next is auscultatory method. Apply the stethoscope lightly over the brachial artery located by palpation. Now, inflate the cuff to few millimeter of mercury above the pressure observed by palpatory method. Then, deflate it slowly and listen to the appearance of a series of sounds known as Korotkov sounds. The pressure at which the sound appears is the point of systolic pressure, and the point at which sound muffles or disappears is the measure of diastolic blood pressure. Korotkov sounds. When the pressure in the cuff is progressively lowered, the sounds undergo a series of changes in the quality and intensity. They are heard in 4 different phases. These sounds are known as Korotkov sounds. Appearance of faint tapping sound is recorded as systolic blood pressure. As you lower down the mercury column, gradually the sound becomes murmuration. Then it becomes loud and clear sound. And then it becomes muffled and finally disappears. Disappearance of the sound is known as diastolic blood pressure.